And it's cherry time once again here on Walking the Candy Aisle. Hey everyone, Jeff here with a review of Cella's. I guess it's Cella's. Cella's. Uh, sorry. What are these? I was gonna say cordial cherries, but they're not exactly cordial cherries, are they? They're delicious cherries, covered in real milk chocolate. They're milk chocolate. It's 100% liquid center. Really? So it's kind of a cordial cherry, right? But it's not. There's no cordial in it. But it's liquid. It's totally a cordial cherry. Okay, I don't know a ton about this. I was gonna research it, and then I'm like, oh look, there's a whole story about what's going on here on the back. So I'll just read that instead of trying to look stuff up on this. I know it's a Tootsie product. It says so right there out of good old Chicago, Illinois. Real cherries may contain pits. Really? Real cherries may contain pits. That's nutso. Okay. Milk chocolate. And where are the cherries? Where are the cherries? Where are the cherries? I don't know where the cherries are. They must be in here somewhere. I'm missing it. Cocoa butter, emulsifier. All right, whatever. Let's look at this. Guys, Cella's quality since 1864. Taste the difference. Since 1864, Cella's has been devoted to only one thing, producing the very best quality chocolate-covered cherries. That's all they do, apparently, guys. Cella's cherries are unique. Selected cherries are surrounded by delicious 100% clear liquid, then encased in rich milk chocolate. This process creates a truly special liquid center confection, unlike other competitive chocolate cherries on the market. You'll savor the goodness with every bite. Taste the difference quality makes. Since 1864. All right. Well, I reviewed one other cordial cherry, excuse me, on the channel before, and that was the Queen Anne's milk chocolate cherries. Let's see how Cella's, the Tootsie variety, stacks up to the mix. Ugh. This is, ew. It's like, is this leaking? Oh no. I predict trouble here, guys. Oh man. This box is suspiciously sticky. Okay, this might not be something I want to eat. Oh boy. Okay, this is... Oh no, what's going on here? So now that I'm looking closely, oh man, I can really smell it, huh? Look at this. This is, I think perhaps the cherries have exploded. Oh man, this is so sticky. My hands are like, oh. Okay, let's get in here and have a look at look at what we've got. And then I'll decide if I can actually eat these things. Oh, cherry goo everywhere. Oh, man. So it looks like a couple of them got totally smashed. I don't see any real reason not to eat one of the ones that isn't smashed, but man, oh man. Nothing to blame with Cella's. I mean, honestly, like fair game. Like, you know, that just happens sometimes. And I got these when I was in the States recently, and I picked them up then. I think you can buy these here. Anyway, but here in Canada where I live, but you know, they must have just gotten busted up in transit. Let's try this. This is one of the few that is not actually broken. Got a little dent in it, but it looks like it should still have the cherry inside it. So let's try and give it a fair shake, okay? Do you think that Cella's will live up to their taste the quality reputation? Let's see. Nope. And that cherry just came right out of there. So there's just a hollow shell. Unlike the Queen Anne's, Cella's, you'll see, it's just that pure liquid, right? As I said on the back. The Queen Anne's had Holy moly. Like a fondant. Like a fondant base. So chocolate, then fondant. And then the cherry. In all this wondrous cherry goo. And I liked them, but I found them overly sweet. This seems fine. So far. Let's try this next one. This one also has not been breached. So there, you guys can see the actual full cherry. I can't imagine if this thing had a pit in it. I would kind of freak out, I think, if I had a pit in the middle of my chocolate cherry. It's just like a little cocktail cherry, right? I don't remember what kind of cherries they use for these things, but it's a specific kind of cherry. And then the liquid that they encase it in is all like, you know, it's like a sugar liquid, right? Or, yeah, it's like a sugar, it is a sugar liquid. And then it just gets all cherrified with the juices. It's pretty good looking, actually. I gotta say, it's not bad. It's sweet, but you know, that's what cordial cherries, that's what these kind of cherries are. I should stop calling them cordial cherries. They would probably hate it if I called them cordial cherries. But essentially that's what it tastes like, right? A cherry with that sugar around it. Maybe that sugar around it is what differentiates this from the competitors, right? Like, that's probably it. The cherries taste pretty good. The liquid's alright. It's not overly sweet, which is nice. And I gotta say, the chocolate's fine too. This is overall an all-around pretty fine product. Not great. I don't really go out of my way to get these kind of chocolate cherries, but I'm sure there's someone out there who just absolutely adores them, and these are like the best things in the world. And you would probably like Cella's. I'm not sure if Cella's comes in other varieties, like maybe a dark chocolate, but I would expect, I'm going to guess that they probably do. Whoa. Yeah, the chocolate's not bad. It's nothing I'm going to jump out at you as great, but it's not terrible or anything. I got to say, I like this. It's all right for what it is. Let's not get overly excited here, guys. These are chocolate cherries after all. Ugh. Moving that out of the way. So, Walking the Candy Aisle is going to recommend them, but, you know, in the context of what they are, they're fine. And if you're a cherry fan, these might be something to check out. I wonder, they might even be only seasonal, but that would kind of make sense too. You know, people kind of want this kind of product around the holiday time. So if you see them in store, don't hesitate. If you're interested in chocolate cherries, these ones are pretty good. Walking the Candy Aisle is going to rate Cella's. I'm going to rate them a 3 out of 5. You know, they do what they claim to do, and they're all right. So that's my take on it, guys. You let me know what you think. Do you have a favorite chocolate cherry brand of chocolate cherries, or something that I just gotta try? Let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, click those links you see on the screen, and thank you very much for watching. I'll talk to you next time. So long.